Well today. Today we are doing another 30-minute full body routine. This routine does not include a warm-up or a cool down, but as always, I have linked my warm-up and my cool down in the description down below. So go complete that warm-up and then come back and we will get started here. Today's workout is a apartment-friendly workout. There's no jumping involved. It's low impact. There's no equipment needed, just yourself, a little bit of space and a soft surface, such as a yoga mat or exercise mat beneath you. Each exercise is going to be 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. This is also a no repeat workout, so it's going to be non-stop. The 30 minutes are going to fly by. It's going to be a great one. I hope you guys are ready. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, we're starting off nice and easy. We're just going to step, and as we step across, arms come open, leg kicks back, kicking our bones. 45 seconds. Nice strong arms. Get those heels to those booties. 20 more seconds. Good, 15-second rest. Our next exercise, we're just gonna focus on warming up those arms and those shoulders. So arms come out in front of you, and we open and squeeze the back, close and open, open, really squeezing that back, keeping those arms nice and strong. Pretend like you're squeezing something in between your shoulder blades as you bring those hands out to the side. Next movement, we're going to step out, arms come up. As we bring it in, fingertips touch the ground and we bend our knees. Stepping out and in, out and in. Here we go. Good. All right, next up we're gonna do an oblique twist. So you're going to do 2 twists. 1, 2, and on the third you're going to reach and reach for those toes. Then a 1, 2, reach. 1, 2, reach. So the goal is to keep the upper body nice and strong and squeeze those abs. Slowly reach for those toes. Good, next up we're gonna do some inchworms or plank walkout. So come down to one end of your mat, We're gonna walk it out. Body comes down into a nice straight line. And walk it in. And up. Here we go. Keep the body nice and strong. Make sure you're coming down into a straight line. Good. Next up, we are going to take a lunge. So you're gonna lunge it out into a deep lunge, not a reverse lunge. Your back leg is straight. Then you're going to press through this heel, press up, down, into a squat position, other leg. Straight leg, press through the heel, down, into a squat position. So this takes a lot of control. Take this as slow as you need to. Make sure that your knee is stacked over top of your ankle. You're pressing through that heel. Good. Next up, we're going to do some plank toe taps. So you're going to come into a plank position, reach for those opposite toes, come back. If this is too much, you're going to stay in this plank position, push into a down dog, and come back to center. More advanced, you're reaching for opposite toes. Thinking of your lower abs as the top of the triangle or the fulcrum point, and that's going to allow you to have that more of a mind to muscle connection and feel it in those abs. Standing up. Next up, you're going to do 3 curtsy lunges on one side. 1, 2, 3. So I'm using my right legs in front. Now I'm going to lift my right leg. So same working leg. 3 side leg lifts. 3. Down. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze it side. 2, 3. Down. So really working that side booty here. Keep the core nice and strong as you do these leg lifts. Good, we're gonna take a 15-second rest. We're gonna do the other leg. So make sure now your right leg is going behind. You're stepping it across diagonally, pressing through that heel, putting that weight in that heel so that you're pushing through that glute. And now we're lifting our left leg. Tight core. step, we're doing mountain climbers. I'm going to give you an option here, modification, beginners. You're gonna tap your toes like so, or you can do just regular mountain climbers. For me, I'm gonna do 3. 1, 2, 3, and pulse. 1, 2, pulse. Get those knees to the chest. Booties down. So on your booties, you're going to press up, and as you press up, reach with one hand behind you, and down. Other arm, reach, and down. Press those hips as high as you can to the sky, squeeze those booties. Good. All right, we're gonna do some abs next. We're going to do some scissor crunches. So legs are coming into an L position, switching here, and you're bringing your opposite elbow to knee. To make this easier, you're gonna bend your bottom leg. Keep the legs slightly bent like so. More intense, straight legs. Get those shoulder blades off the floor, knees to elbows. Good, we're staying on our backs here. We're gonna do some glute bridge kicks, one leg at a time. Kicking up and down, up and down. Really pressing those hips as high as we can to the sky. Try to hold it for a hot second at the top. Keep those hips up. Good, we're gonna flip it over. Next up, you're gonna do a push-up. You can do this on your knees or on your toes. You're going to push up into a plank, then press back, bending those knees. Back to a plank. Make sure you're coming down into a plank. Body's in a straight line every time. Good. Okay, we're gonna stay here in a tabletop position. We're gonna do one leg at a time. Your leg's going to rise at the back. You're going to bring it to the side, back to the back, then bring it in, knee to elbow for a crunch, and back. Here we go. So lift it up, to the side, to the back, crunch, back, side, back, crunch. Nice and controlled. Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why. To make this easier, you're going to drop the leg. You're going to bring it to the side, to the back, bring it in for a crunch, and to the floor. To the floor, floor, crunch, floor. More advanced, we're up, side. Nice, 15-second rest. We're gonna do the other leg.
Been away way longer than I'm used to. You started hanging with a new crew. Talking to my friends.
I want you to try and keep a nice neutral spine. So bring that belly button to your spine. Core is engaged, so you're not having a nice arch back here. That's not engaging your core. Nice and tight core.
Something's wrong with the way, and I don't know why. Why you need to lie. Something is wrong with the way, and I don't know why.
Get those legs up. Good. All right, we're gonna come on our backs. We're gonna do a sit up. Feet planted on the floor. Sit up. Hands come back. Press yourself into a reverse bridge. Squeeze those glutes. Down. All the way down. Up. Press. Down. All the way down. Lay on one side. We're going to do one leg for 45 seconds. You're going to side kick up and forward. Here we go. Up and forward. Squeezing that booty, keeping that core tight. The only thing that should be moving is your leg. Up and forward. Up and forward. Good, we're gonna take a 15-second rest here. We're still gonna be working on this leg. We're gonna do nice big circles. So we're gonna circle backward, like so, engaging that booty. We're working our outer thighs and our booties here. The only thing that is moving is that leg. Nice big circles. Reach it all the way to the back and sweep it forward. 5 more seconds. Good, all right, we're gonna do the other leg next. So getting ready, we're lifting side and kicking forward. Keep that leg nice and straight, engage that core, so you bring the leg forward. Good. Rest for 15 seconds, and then we're gonna do some circles. All right, so nice big circles, coming forward, circling backward. The only thing that's moving is that leg. Keep the rest of your body nice and strong and stable. Good, all right, next up we're gonna do some single leg hip thrusts. So you're going to work the leg that we worked first, doing those side leg kicks. So I was on my left side I was on my right side, kicking out my left leg. So my left leg is planted on the floor, and I'm pressing up. And up. So keep that chin tucked. The only thing that's moving is your hips. Squeeze that glute. Good, we're going to take a 15-second rest and we're going to do the other leg. Here we go. So my left leg's coming on top now, right leg is planted. Nice 90-degree angle with that supporting leg as well. Keep that chin tucked. The only thing that's moving is those hips. Press those hips as high as you can. Try to hold for a hot second at the top and lower. Press and hold, and lower. Good, all right, we're gonna come into a plank position next. We're gonna do some kick throughs. So, you're in a plank position. I'm stepping my right leg out to the right, kicking my left leg through, coming back to a plank position, stepping my left leg out to the left, kicking my right leg through, back to center. Take this as slow as you need to, and don't drop those booties. Bring the body back into a nice straight line as you come down into a plank. In between, So extend. You're going to reach them up and down, up and down. So you're really squeezing that back and that booty. Again, try not to arch the back like so. I'm kind of over exaggerating, but I want you to keep a nice stable core. And the only thing that's lifting up and down is your leg and your arm. Hold here and pulse. Last 5 seconds. Whew, good. All right, 15-second rest. We're gonna do the other leg. You're almost there, guys. Here we go. Lifting up and lower. Squeeze that back. Core is nice and strong. Reach and lift. Here we go, pulse it out. Good. All right, next up, we're gonna just do some regular reverse crunches. So, beginners, you're gonna have your legs bent the whole time. Feet touch here, reverse crunch, and down. You wanna make this more advanced, you're gonna extend. Bring it in, and out. Good, all right, we're staying on our backs. Next up, you're doing full sit-up to stand up, rise up on those toes, come down, legs come up to the ceiling. Stand up, reach, down, legs come up. Beginners, you can come down, bring the knees bent, and just kind of rock and roll on the ground like so. Strong explosive movements. Good, all right, we're standing up. Last 2 exercises here. We're gonna do a good morning. So you're hinging at the hips, hinging here, keeping them back nice and flat, up, squeezing those glutes, down for a squat, hinge, firing up those glutes. Good. All right, guys, last exercise. We are doing squat. Coming down, we're gonna do a sumo squat. So feet pointed slightly outward, down, rise up on those toes, press through, squeeze those inner thighs together, and lower, down, rise, squeeze. Control. Come on, guys, almost there. Last one.
Whatever you're looking for, your best shopping starts with Google.
One. Whew. All right, guys, that's it. Great job. I hope you guys enjoyed this 30-minute full body workout. No equipment, no jumping, apartment friendly. A lot of you guys have been putting in requests saying you want more of these format of videos. And I would like to hear your feedback if you want to see more no equipment, no jumping, or if you'd like me to switch it up a little bit, add some jumping in there, make it a little bit more intense, add some light weights, different equipment. Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this one, give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe if you're new here, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another workout from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
We're going to begin today in a seated position at the back of your mat with your feet and knees together. Let's take a moment, taking a deep breath in, reaching both arms up to the sky, and then exhale, bring your hands to heart. Just staying here for a moment, paying attention to your breath. Big breath, reaching up to the sky. And then exhale, diving yourself forward into your child's pose. And just taking a moment here, reaching those fingers towards the top of the mat and allowing your hips to sink towards the heels. Breathing deeply here, and then slowly rounding over into your cat-cow. Inhale, arching the back, and then exhale, rounding the spine, chin towards the chest. Inhale, arch, look up, and exhale, round and release. A wonderful way to warm up the spine here. Again, inhale, look up, exhale, round. One more time, inhale, looking up towards the sky, and exhale, round and release. Come back to neutral spine. And then from here, bring both hands to the top of the mat, keeping your hips over your knees, allowing your chest to drop all the way down into that puppy pose. You can keep your gaze up or rest your forehead on the mat. Feeling a nice gentle stretch through the upper body, opening up the shoulders, the upper back. Breathing deeply here, and with each exhalation, allowing your body to go a little bit deeper, closer with that chest to the ground. Good. Now slowly from here, round yourself up. You're going to take one arm, extend it all the way out, and then thread it through the body, allowing that shoulder to drop to the floor, and then reach with the opposite arm forward. This is called your thread the needle posture. And what we're doing here is just now going a little bit deeper into that shoulder. So similar to a puppy pose, except one arm is threaded through the body. Breathing deeply here and trying to keep that shoulder grounded. And then once that shoulder's on the floor, you want to try and square off both shoulders. So you're trying to keep yourself straight. Awesome. Let's release. Other arm, extend it out. Now thread it through. Make sure the palm of your hand is pointed up towards the sky. Allow that shoulder to drop. And then reach with the opposite fingers forward. So now we're feeling that stretch through the shoulder, through the upper arm. Breathing deeply here, trying your best to keep both of your shoulders square. A wonderful stretch for your upper body, for your arms. And now slowly let's release, and then returning into that puppy pose one more time. Now second time around, see if you can go a little bit deeper, meaning let that chest go down a little bit further, closer to the mat. If your forehead was on the mat, see if you can look up, bringing your gaze towards those fingers. Awesome. And then walking your way back to your tabletop, tucking your back toes under. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly from here, start to bring yourself up into that downward facing dog. Good. Just take a moment here, let go of any tension within your body, within your legs. Walk out your downward dog. Feel free to add any movement into your body here. Your shoulders, your head, your legs, your hips, whatever feels good, just do that. And then once you feel like you got a little bit of the kinks out, stay in that downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide. Let the sternum fall towards the mat. Slowly from here now, releasing into that plank position. And then taking your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, push it back into your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Now exhale, you're going to take one arm and reach for the opposite leg. So if you're starting with your left hand, you're going to reach for the right leg and grab either the outside of your knee or your ankle. Once you got that area of your leg, start to look towards that armpit, towards that shoulder. So opposite hand reaches the opposite leg. Same thing, you're just going to switch. So now the left towards the right or the right towards the left, whichever side you started with. Breathing deeply here, looking up towards the sky, allowing those heels to sink low towards the mat. Come back to your centered downward facing dog. And then exhale, come into that plank position, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, let's look to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, step or hop to the very front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And then exhale, allow yourself to come into your forward fold, grabbing your opposite elbows, and then starting to rock side to side, just letting go of any tension here in your hamstrings, in your body, in your neck even. Just allowing yourself to be super loose. Let's nod that head up and down now, just letting go of any pressure in the neck. And then side to side, looking to each shoulder. Now letting go of your opposite elbows. Inhale, come up halfway. And then exhale this time, see if you can go a little bit deeper into your standing forward fold. Always remember to fold from the hips. And then once you're ready, slowly roll yourself up to standing. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky. Exhale, diving yourself back down to that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, you're gonna step your left leg to the very back of your mat. You're gonna drop that bottom knee and then reach both arms up towards the sky into your low lunge. Making sure that the front knee is directly on top of your ankle. Interlacing the fingers, index fingers pointing up to the sky. Holding this position, breathing deeply, feeling that nice stretch through the psoas muscle. Now from here, let's interlace all fingers, bend your elbows, and just bring the hands behind your head. Opening through the upper body, opening that chest, elbows pointed to the opposite sides. And then slowly extend your arms, reach the arms forward. And then push your way back towards that knee, flexing the front foot, taking our half split posture. Making sure that both of your hips are square, so pulling the right hip back, pushing the left hip forward. Breathing deeply here with each exhale, allowing your chest to release over top of that thigh. With each exhalation, allowing yourself to go a little bit deeper. Feeling that nice, gentle release through the hamstring. Let's slowly come back to center now. Reaching both arms up to the sky into your low lunge. You're going to tuck your back toes and then start to reach up, lifting the back knee off the mat. Hold this position and breathe. Releasing the hands and then stepping back into your plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, you're gonna look towards the top of the mat. Bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale, take your forward fold. Slowly start to roll yourself up to standing. Once you come up, inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, dive yourself back down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, stepping the other leg, your right leg, all the way back. Dropping that bottom knee to the mat. And then lifting yourself up into your low lunge. Taking a moment here, allowing the hips to sink forward, at the same time keeping the front knee on top of the ankle. Let's interlace the fingers, index fingers pointing up to the sky. Breathing deeply here. Feeling that lengthening sensation through the spine, through the psoas, your hip flexor. A wonderful stretch if you've been sitting for a long time. Let's bend the elbows, bring both hands behind your head and open up the body a little bit more. Really thinking about lifting that heart up to the sky. Extending both elbows, reaching forward like you're grabbing something, and then pushing your way back towards that back knee. Flexing the front foot, squaring off the hips, pull the left hip back, push the right hip forward, and just stay here and breathe. Forehead is reaching for the knee as your chest releases over the thigh. With each exhalation, allowing yourself to go a little bit deeper. And slowly coming back. Low lunge, reaching both arms up. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee off the mat. Inhale. High lunge. Exhale, bring the hands back. Step yourself into your plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, take it back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Bend your knees, step or hop forward. And then releasing into your forward fold. Bending the knee. And now slowly we're going to come over to our mats. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your hands are going to come front. You're going to grab your toes, lengthening through the spine, and then exhale, taking our butterfly posture. So going deep into the hips, trying to keep the back straight, allowing the knees to fall away from you. With each exhale, simply let yourself surrender and go deeper. Being patient with your body. And truly focusing on the breath. Let's slowly come out now. Bringing both arms forward and hollowing the belly, rounding the spine, bringing your body all the way down into our Supta Baddha Konasana. All we're focusing on is keeping the soles of your feet together, knees gently opening to the side. The palms of your hands are pointed up to the sky, and just taking a moment here to breathe and relax, while at the same time feeling a gentle opening in the hips. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Just following your breath in and out. And then slowly reaching both arms over your head, knees coming together. And then give yourself a big hug, both knees into the chest. Deep breath in, reaching the arm over your head, and then rolling yourself to your fetal position, and then coming into your seated position on your mat. Feet crossed in front of you, knees are open. Inhale, reaching both arms up to the sky, and then exhale, bring the hands to heart. Inhale again, reaching up to the sky, nice and tall. And then exhale, hands to heart, and bowing down to your heart, thanking yourself for your wonderful practice. Thank you guys so much for joining us today for this beautiful, gentle flow. I wish you love and light. Namaste.